wondering how I got into this mix.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Derrick Broze. Welcome to Planting Seeds number 2. Today I'm talking about culture and the idea of creating our own culture. You know, we are told that the culture before us, no matter where you're from, that our nation state has a culture. We have flags, we have holidays, we have money, we have customs. Those are sometimes associated with nation states, but there's also religious customs and cultures, things that you do within your church and your spiritual groups that you have picked up. There's youth culture, there's cultures associated with music and with sports and all these different things. And I feel as if these cultures, when you break down that word and you look at it, the culture is the collective art, the manifestations of the collective, whether that be a nation state, a religion, a group of people, an age group, what have you. There are different types of cultures. But when you look at the word, you see the obvious cult. And what is a cult? It's being stuck in a certain practice or a belief system that subverts the will of the individual. And oftentimes cults have of a religious nature, but there can be other cults. But they often take money away from the people, they siphon their spiritual energy, and they manipulate them. So in some ways, a culture could be the manifestation of a certain kind of cult, be that a religious cult, a sports cult, a political cult, a youth cult, different kinds of groups and collectives that we engage ourselves in and get involved in. They have cultures. And, you know, Terence McKenna, the great psychonaut researcher and thinker, is well known for saying to create your own culture and to let go of the mainstream cultures. And I think that's very important. It's up to each of us to create the culture that we want that actually represents us as individuals, maybe us as families, or other types of groups that we take part in. But to stop and really ask ourselves, are the cultures that we're participating in and the customs that we pick up as part of these cultures, do they really represent our values, or are they simply things that we have picked up along the way? Once again, sometimes we find out our thinking and our words are not our own, but it's important to stop and to question these things. There was an Italian Marxist by the name of Antonio Gramsci who came up with the idea of cultural hegemony. And this idea that the ruling class of a nation can implement their own culture and they can force that on the people and displace the people's religious cultures or individual cultures, tribal cultures, their ways of living and thinking that may have predated the ruling class in the state itself. So cultural hegemony simply means that the ruling class enforces their will upon the people and creates a new culture that reinforces this nationalistic worldview, statist worldview, a worship and support of authoritarianism, and generally taking away power from the people. That's what cultural hegemony is. And I believe we have that system in place all around the world, that nation states and rulers and media people and individuals who want to influence you are always trying to create or control cultures in order to influence the people. But I believe it's up to us. It's our turn. It's our job now to create the culture we want. So think about that. Are your customs your own? Are your thoughts your own? Are your words your own? Is your culture your own? Thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is a part of the Conscious Resistance Network. If you appreciate this, please like, subscribe, and follow. I'll be doing these more often. This is Planting Seeds number 2. Reject culture, create your own. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.